Okay. So yeah, that's what I would. Mhm. Yeah, so I mean, I just feel like, when you think about careers today, people look at careers today the way they look at the way they want to speak on who is on the docket today. I have a lot of respect for um, careers due to the history of careers. See, you know, trying to mm, trying to yeah, like trying to just um have careers uh just on just having the right, you know but when you actually take the time to appreciate um historically speaking, how African American people have just been able to shed a little light um, on how some of the things have been paved to today, like how we've been able to pave the way today, stands with a lot. So I think like a lot of times people be like, things are not worth um the way they may seem like it's. And I think it's because we have gotten away from that appreciation of where we once stood and the balance of a lot of things, and um, being able to appreciate the little things and being able to appreciate how our efforts were making major moves for us, so we didn't really have need to want to take from that and make it out to doubling it or tripling it in some other kind of way. Because it's like, it's always that, well, now you messing with my money, or you messing with my money. And it's like, when you've had to be of a people to maneuver around that very notion. Because even though people weren't saying you mess with my money, it was like at the same time, it's just like, just being was was that acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when, like, I don't know what part of history doesn't set in. You know what I'm saying? Because like, history sort of has a way of explaining itself. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about where we were where we were preparing for being able to say we fit in now. Um we have a right now. You see what I'm saying? So um so like, but you come to respect that, you know what I'm saying? You come to just, have a respect for that. And, you know, you tell yourself, you say, well, Um, mm. But it's not something that you really just should be all David and Goliath to, because everybody's not David and Goliath. See what I'm saying? Everybody is not Samson and Delilah. So, you know, you get in where you fit in. Cause I just really want to make it to where it's like, I just don't feel like people should ever feel like they have to feel defeated or they have to feel overcome. Because, you can never learn enough about your history. Why did I just say that? But you can never learn enough about your history. Like, history is a powerful thing for people to learn, especially in the country that you live in. So, you know, a really good way to maneuver around anywhere you want to be is to learn about the people there, to learn about the culture of the people there, to learn about the history and so forth and surrounding areas of that specific place. And that's a really good way to be able to travel. But history is a powerful thing. It's very powerful. And learning history is just like, I can't go wrong. Like, you just can't go wrong when you learn your history. And just like anytime you want to keep something from someone, people always say, put it in the book. So, history is a book. It's not the type of information that distinctly can be read in a book, because history is what it is. So it's like you can learn history and it is like a book that unveils itself to you. But reading still helps put some two and two together. So, I just feel like, reading is powerful, and being other comparison between is beautiful knowledge. It's a gift. So, oh, well, that's a good question, because I don't think I pride myself on being the smartest cookie in the batch. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a very gardening person. I love to garden. I love to like do flowers and grow vegetables. Like, I'm like a real big on green thumb. So I'm like a really green thumb person. Like, if I had a garden, I would still have the gloves on. But they have gloves now that have the like digging nails on it, so you can like, get up in the dirt and plant your flowers and stuff. Um, so that's one thing I've always wanted to do, is get into gardening. And I like butterflies, so I'm not the type to like spray like the little things to keep the bugs away and stuff. I really wouldn't care. I just replant stuff, but I would make it to where at least it grows. Like, I would like to grow, not like, you know, probably just be curious to see how long it take for nature to eat it. you know. Mm. Mm. Yeah. I just want to thank y'all for coming out today and this speaking on um, that leverage of creativity, and you all are beautiful.